Yeah, okay, mate. I forgot about STRK. I'll have a look at it quickly here. Yeah, it's another one of those. That's a 4-day chart I'm just looking at there. I didn't mean to be looking at that. That's from the last one. Is that a real wick? I don't think it is. What is that wick doing? Yeah, it's not. So you can see it's down 75%, 76% or whatever. If you go to the new coins section in the professional trading, like I would come down and check out this channel here and have a look through it. You can see here SUI did dip 73%. Now STRK is now down 76%, and then it did turn around. Look at the way it turned around here and bounced. It put in the bottom. It was a long kind of trend line, but that's a daily chart. So I'm not saying it's the exact same or anything, but it's down a similar percentage. And if this bounces back up here, right, if this can wherever that is, this will also be a big trend line. Touch, 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 possible touch, and possible touch. And then you break this, and then you get the move off. So look at the white 100 moving average there. Look, when price recaptured the white 100, obviously it ran, but if you bought below the white 100 anywhere down here, you would have done even better, right? You would have had larger gains. This was a 400% bounce if you caught down close to the lows. So I do recommend looking at the new coin channel. The white 100 is trending now. If this continues to base, right, by the time price gets up there, I didn't draw that very well, but you can kind of see that the white 100 will be down here with some more base and a bit more base and even an up move into it. The white 100 will be catching up into price. So it's getting very interesting. Of course, it would be nice here. See this here right now? This is potentially perfect to be nailing the bottom, right? This could be the bottom right here. It's a real possibility, but you don't know for sure at this point until afterwards. That's part of the problem. Sometimes there's no giant volume or anything. There's no capitulation or anything, but there is a potential stop hunt here in a base, right? So what could happen here is, well, we have a new quarter. That is potentially a bullish quarterly stop hunt right here. So if we move up from here, the bottom could be in. And what if we move up and we chop and we base from here, and we put in this base or whatever, and it builds out. Look at this range here. If it builds out a similar range, but this was the low, we can, there's many things that could happen. I didn't draw that probably accurately. Let's draw that there. You can kind of see there's a bit of a base there and a larger base, but this stop hunt here could be the very low, just like this stop hunt was the low, or I suppose this stop hunt, but this base obviously broke down. This second base has a higher chance of being a bottom, and this could be a shoulder, a head, another shoulder, and then you break up the white 100 moving average coming into price, breaks out, and away it goes. Does 4x higher, a little bit like SUI or whatever, something like that. But this is a very interesting point on the chart. If we look at it, it's interesting because this is potentially a bullish 3-month stop hunt. So it's one of those, you either want to knife catch it, or do you want to wait for some sort of confirmation until it moves higher? Each to their own. You could buy right now with a stop below today's lows, or you can wait and trade a new 9-week candle, for example, or you can start to accumulate potentially as well. That's another option. You could buy here, and if it does hold, you're going to make money. Maybe you'll make that 4x. If it fails, well, you could add another 2 positions as it falls. I always, that's what I like to do. I like to add, if I'm going to buy a knife catch here and I say, right, I'm going to accumulate this coin, well then I buy a third, and then maybe another third, and potentially wherever another third. You know, I'm not saying these are the exact points, but I will then watch for important points on the chart where I would like to accumulate. And that's the way I would normally play it if I was accumulating. And then that way, you know, that gives you, for example, even just there, that's another 20-30% drop, for example. So then you would have a nice average here, and if that is the bottom and anywhere in this range, well, you have a decent average, and any bounce, any real bounce, then you're going to make money. And if it does go lower, well, you're lowering your average again, and eventually when that bounce comes, you know, you can do very well. If it comes, but you know, the bounce should come at some point. And if you look at the new channel, the new coins channel, you know, down 76% in a potential bullish type of market. I mean, in bear markets these can drop 90% and 96%, but we are more in a bull market, and these things usually bottom out around 70 to 80%. Usually. Nothing is set in stone, there's no crystal ball, but that's just, if you research other new coins, a lot of them can drop 70 to 80% before getting some decent recovery or putting in a major bottom. So it really depends if you're looking for a short-term trade, or if you're looking to accumulate for long-term, or if you want to try and just knife catch this and buy with a stop below here, or trade that new 9 week. You know, it really depends. You didn't tell me what you want to try and do in your comment. Anyway, mate, I hope this helps. I hope you're well.